Right, so it looks like we are going, well, we have available Ninja. So let's collect him and then we will be back after we fully ascend him, get him all kitted up, and run him through some content. All right. Okay, let's take a look at what Ninja's wearing here before we go through all the content we're going to run him through here. So everything's broken here, with the exception of the resilience. Here, 10% increase on health and defense. Here, but you can see crit rate, crit damage, more crit rate, resistance, attack. We got more crit rate, accuracy, crit damage, speed. We've got speed, crit damage, attack, accuracy. We've got more speed. There's a lot of speed. It's a good speed roll here. Attack percentage. Then defense as a kicker. So that's pretty nice. There, a little bit of crit rate. And then full 6-star speed boots with attack, with accuracy, a little bit of crit rate, crit damage here. So obviously, this is just a broken kit, but we want to get the stats that we wanted to get here. So we got defense on the ring with attack, sub. We've got crit damage on the amulet with accuracy, substat. And then we have HP on the banner. You could absolutely, if I get a accuracy banner that has the same kind of speed and health, I will change that to an accuracy banner. But for right now, yeah, I just don't have it here, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing with lots of attack and defense. Oh, might throw this on actually. Let's just give this a shot. We'll do that later actually. Yeah, so might just throw that one on. We'll circle back to that here. But for right now, we're running him through all this content with 13, 14 plus speed and 13 plus HP percentage. So for right now, that's what we're doing. So he's got no masteries here, and his skills are not buffed up here for this content right now. Alright guys, so we are here, and we're going to try out Ninja in stage 25 of the Ice Golem. So looking forward to this. Alright, so we've put Ninja in here for, well, I guess we had Herndeg in here last time we did this here. So team that we have here currently, Bad Alcazar, who is fantastic for this level. Under Priest Bragni is great everywhere. Silver Drakes who's great everywhere. And we're going to have Madame series and then Ninja here as well. So let's get this fired up and see how he does in this particular team. Alright, so main thing with this level, as you can see here, he puts defense down with his A1. His passive is going to keep going off once he's run through his abilities. Here is escalation, and that's going to increase his damage potential, so his attack there. It's also going to increase his crit damage as well.
And I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
Now he does this once he's run through everybody, so because he has a lot of AoEs, that damage escalation is going to ramp up pretty quickly here, which is nice. Now main thing here is this is where we could get hit pretty hard, so we gotta be careful here always with this level. It's all about making sure that we Ooh, see, he's got taken out, but that's why we got Soul the Drakes here. We do want him to go under Veil as much as possible. Now, she's going to pick him back up, and he's going to go back to it here. So Veil, definitely behind some damage reduction in the shield. And then he's just going to go back to doing what he does best, which is just annihilating people here. Now, I found him in my testing to be a very consistent damage dealer. Now, he doesn't have his masteries, so this is him without masteries right now. Like once he gets his masteries and he's doing, you know, different procs here, I don't know if I'm going to put Giant Slayer on him or if I'll put, you know, maybe Helm Smasher to get the extra 50%. Is it Helm Smasher? Yeah, Helm Smasher get the extra 50% chance at doing a reduction. Doing an ignore defense on every move. Since he's so fast, at least for me, and he hits so hard. Just imagine him having the possibility of 50% reduction with every move. Plus his A2, I believe, is a move where he actually goes for a 50%, I believe, damage, ignore damage. So, you know, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge on that end. Yeah, this guy's kind of fantastic here, and the fact that he can put out his own debuffs here even makes him just even better on that side of things. And I think he's a carry kind of everywhere. Here, I could see like using him in every single place here for sure. Now his A3. I'm trying to remember if it's it's A3. When he's attacking a boss, will ignore 50% of the target's defense. So that's pretty cool there. And then that will also do a freeze because that's an AoE. His A2 is also pretty much an AoE here. Wow, this is going off the rails. Here should still win this battle. Yeah. I'm just looking in, like, put in some good work. Considering he went down, put in some good work. Obviously bad out because this is bad Alcazar's level here, but Ninja did pretty well here. You know, very proud of him here. Definitely someone who can bring you through Ice Golem pretty comfortably. If you don't have any like attack-based champions, yeah, kind of good everywhere. That's for sure. All right, so let's move on to the next stage. All right, so we're going to do Dragon number stage 24, as he's a positive affinity here. Stage 25, he'd be negative affinity, so won't work as much with the amount of debuffs that he has. Main thing for him here is going to be just speed and control. So if he can get off his freezes, he's going to get off his freezes if he can get off his HP burns, or even if with Herndeg puts on the HP burn and then he can come in with his, like when it used against bosses, it'll instantly activate HP burn debuffs, which is crazy because when he does the HP burn, like let's say Herndeg gets his HP burn, then he comes in, activates those HP burns plus the HP burns that he's putting on. He's just ripping down the boss's health. Pretty much, it's like a 3 to 500,000 hit here. It's crazy, and you guys will see this. Yeah, so basis of this team, at least for me here, I know other people have faster teams. I don't usually do faster teams here, but this team is fast, and it's just like a whirlwind of death. Here, I think that's actually one ability that I will put on Ninja here is going to be Whirlwind of Death just gains more speed. Anytime he does any like crazy hits that takes 25% off, you'll definitely gain more. Gain the ability to do cooldown. I think it's 30% actually. So I'll be putting that on him for sure, because he's a killer there, and he puts out a lot of damage for sure. Yeah, I find that in this particular team, he actually synergizes pretty well here. And other synergies that he could do, so you could put a team with Torment in there, because he does the freezes. He has 100% AoE freeze when booked. Remind you, he is not booked right now, so he's going to be even better when he is booked. Yeah, here we're just running him with a broken set of gears.
Ha! Gay!
So do remember that, and he's still putting out a really good amount of debuffs here. But yeah, you can run him with Torment because of the HP burns and the freeze during the waves. Torment will just keep going and going and going and going there, so that's cool. You could also run him with Cedraphone or Cantrophone and Raptor Drath here for the Veils and the constant heals. Right, so like yeah, there's lots of synergy that he has with different champions here. I definitely would say to run him with champion. So that's the first HP burn put on. You're gonna see like this just massive hit when he does his A2 here. Look at that hit, that's insane. Yeah, that was what, 300,000 there. He didn't even he only activated 1 HP burn, which kind of sucked there. If he had activated 3 HP burns, it would have been just a massive hit. So we'll have to see him. He will roll back around. He will put on the HP burns here if he can. And yeah, you just saw that hit. That was massive. He went for, I think it was 300,000 to 400,000 there. But yeah, he is burning down the boss like no one's business right now. Yeah, look at those hits. Oh my gosh, look at those hits. And he's ignoring defense while in there as well, so that's why the hit's so like crazy. Now I don't have any like crazy, old school S tier nukers. I don't have Trunda, I don't have All 10, I don't have any of those big, tier nukers. But I can say I probably have a big, S tier nuker now in Ninja here for sure. I can definitely say that is the case here. No, let's sell that here. So on to the next one. Alright, so here we are in Spider. We have set up a team as seen. Obviously we got Miscreated Monster in here for the massive shields. We've got Royal Guard in the lead. Always increasing ally attack, so that's going to be good. We've got the HP burn strategy, HP burn plus freezes, and a damn series for a consistent defense down and attack down. Ooh, this should be an interesting team. There are no heals in here, so we're going to be counting on Miscreated Monster to do all the shielding for us. Yeah, this should be interesting. Let's take a look. Oh, interesting. So Ninja actually went after the ads there. Oh, that was smart. He's got a really smart AI. Alright, let's see how he does here. I'm really looking intently. This is the first time I've kind of run this particular battle. Obviously, Royal Guard's going to be the main one here to burn the boss here, but this HP burn strategy should be pretty well guarded here. Nice. Yeah, no, this is working pretty well. Yeah, so basis of this particular strategy is just HP burns, blow up the HP burns it looks like, and then stun all the ads as much as we can here. This was bound to happen. We controlled them pretty good for a long time actually, but that was bound to happen. Yeah, I think if I was redoing this particular set here, and I think we'll be fine. I don't see this failing in any which way or form. Here, they're gonna put the HP burns out. They're kind of gonna rip down the boss's health pretty quick here, and just Ninja's doing his thing, and Royal Guard's doing his thing. Here, no, I don't see this being too much of an issue. Yeah. Now I wonder, this is going a little too fast for me to see if he's actually activated any of the HP burns here. I think he did earlier on. Well, if you don't have a champion like Herndeg or someone like that who can put out HP burns here, you definitely could use Ninja in here for the HP burn strategy for sure. Now it looks like he will attack the ads with his HP burn, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm really kind of finding that interesting that he's attacking the ads with the HP burn. That's kind of neat. Here, he's got a pretty smart, he's got a very, very smart AI here, so that's kind of cool to know. But yeah, he did a pretty good job. Obviously, Royal Guard's going to be MVP in this. Herndeg's like massively good here as well. But yeah, he did a good job. Never really in any kind of trouble at any point here. So definitely, if you, well, everyone's going to have him here. So build him out, throw him in Spider. He'll help you for sure. Right. So I'm going to try him next in Fire Knight and see how he does. Okay, so we have Ninja in my stage 25 Fire Knight team. Here, running in through a few simulations. He's done pretty well so far. Let's see how he does this time. Alright, so the basis of this team, even with Ninja, is control here. So lots of turn meter control. Ninja has, he's going to have this freeze move here, and that combined with the turn meter control actually should keep these ads for the most part. If they're not stunned, they'll stay frozen here. And one cool thing you could do, and this is not a strategy I would use here, but in other levels like the Doom Tower where you're just running through wave after wave, here this HP burn with freeze strategy is pretty nice, because Tormund will go every time that person takes an HP burn tick. So he'll go and he'll smash everybody. So that could be a lot of A1 AoE smashes, and that could clear ways pretty quickly here. But yeah, you can see here Ninja's pretty fast. He rolls back around to his abilities pretty quickly because his A1 there, he's got the decreased defense, as well as on his A2 here, Halberd I think it's called here, so it's A2. Oh, Hailburn, I guess. Here, he's attacking 3 times at random. Each hit, when booked, has a 100% chance of placing HP burn debuff for 3 turns. Also place a perfect veil buff, so he's hiding here, but if he does get hit, the veil buff does reduce damage by 15%, so that's pretty nice, and it's a perfect veil here, so it actually might be more than 15. Let me just see here. So perfect veil will be, yeah, decreased by 15 here. So that's pretty awesome on that side of things with his damage reduction in his kit here. Now, on the boss, the Hellburn, and this is why I really like him for Fire Knight here. It will instantly activate HP burn debuffs, including the HP burns that are like put on by this skill, so he can be hitting like he hits like a truck when it comes to the boss here. Now the Silent Slash attacks all enemies has a 75% chance right now for me because I'm not booked, but when booked it's a 100% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn, so that's what you're seeing, kind of stopping all these ads in their tracks here. And when targeting a boss, will only attack the boss, not all enemies, and will ignore 50% of the target's defense. So that's what it's going to allow him to have a really crazy hit there on the smash. Will also decrease the cooldown of Hailburn's skill by 1 turn here. So, you know, definitely something that's really nice. You go Hailburn into Silent Smash, which would be, you bring Hailburn down to a 2-turn cooldown, which is just insane here on that end. And then escalation, he's definitely, like, he's maxed out his escalation, especially in this longer battle with all these HP, with these massive HP champions that we're fighting against here. So that's going to increase his attack by 10% up to 100% here. So his attack right now is right around 4,000 and change, so that will go to 8,000, and then increases crit damage up to 25%, which is crazy there. And then he has to activate all his 3 skills in a single round, so it doesn't have to be against a single target, just in a single round here. So make him fast, guys. Here, put him with fast champions so that he can get his attack up and his crit damage up. And then obviously this effect can occur multiple times against the same enemy. When fighting bosses, will increase Ninja's attack by 20% up to 100 and 10% up to 25 instead of the 5 and 10 that it is when you're just facing mobs. So he's got a really, really cool kit here, even if he's not mastered, even if he doesn't have his masteries on and he's not booked out. Really, really aggressive kit that they put on Ninja here. So I'm really thankful that they've put him into the game here, because just in these little sample sizes that I've been doing, I have seen him speed up teams for me that I had to make previously sustained teams here. So now I don't have to do necessarily the same type of sustained team that I normally would have. Now, for this particular level, I did turn off Countess Licks here, doing, what is it called, time dilation here, so that it doesn't mess up here. It makes it 100% comp here, because she's not going to do her time dilation here at all here. Now, that's usually what's messed me up, is she does time dilation while his shield's still up, and it causes us to wipe. So without time dilation, she does use either her A1 or her A2, her A1 being a double attack and her A2 being a triple attack. Here, once the shield's down, then Allure and D can take over, but it is still nice to have that extra turn meter control like you're seeing now, with the chance of Giant Slayer proc there as well, and then Ninja just burning everything in sight and exploding everything in sight. Look at that, 380s, 380,000 as he took off all the burns, plus each hit was about 35,000. So if we kind of extrapolate that data, 35 to 40,000, but let's say 35,000 here, that's going to give us 70, that's going to give us 105, okay? Is that right? Yeah, 70 and then 105. Then we have 380 procs here, so we're at 185, then we're at 265, then we're at 300 there, and 45,000 for that hit. That's impressive. Look at how he outdid Astralon and Countess Lix in this particular battle. Here, he literally took both of them, and that's what he had in Ninja. So he is a fantastic champion with his HP exploding skill here versus the boss. Here, so he's good on the ads with his control, and then his A3 actually just changes into a completely different skill for the boss. Here, kind of never had a kit like this for any type of champion here, so hopefully we bring out more champions like Ninja here as they add people into Raid Shadow Legends here. Alright, we'll see. Maybe I'll try him out in some Doom Tower content. We'll see there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we have Ninja in hard Doom Tower floor 40 versus the Frost Spider. Yeah, we've got this team kind of put together here, and instead of having her in there, we put Ninja in here. Let's see how he does. Alright, so Ninja, yeah, nothing to really speak about until we get to the boss. This should be pretty efficient running through these waves here. Alright, so main thing here is going to be HP burn by a Gnarl here, and then Ninja just likes to blow those up. So you're going to see large chunks of the boss's health here being taken away whenever he does his, well, that was just resisted, but we wish a Gnarl had put out a HP burn first before he used that. So she was just a little bit late with that. But yeah, when he does it, when the HP burns on, it is pretty spectacular, I do have to say. Alright, so now with his slash, he will put HP burns on the ad, so that's pretty cool there. But it is nice when they line up. If you can take off the HP burn immediately on the boss, it just drains the health really nicely. And they're pretty hefty HP burns too, which is nice here. They're like 212,000 HP burns, so they'll hit effectively pretty hard. Looks like he got one there. Now, he needs, in his current setup, he definitely needs some more accuracy, so we might take him down the accuracy tree here. Not super sure I'm going to take him down the accuracy tree, but might just might take him down the defensive tree just for a few more defensive traits. You did see him just blow up. I think that was like about 500,000 damage there. His HP burn explosion. Yeah, I really love that HP burn explosion. This is kind of the perfect boss for it to have, to be in, since you need HP burn to destroy this boss. Now the only problem with that is sometimes you might kill the boss and he might respawn. But when you have a gnarl, it should be a cleaner run when you have a gnarl. That's for sure. Yeah, I think I have him right now at 212 accuracy. So he could definitely use an upgrade, that is for sure. They did a pretty good job. 2.7 million. Obviously, Gnarl's the MVP here in this particular level because she can do HP burn with her A1. But he did a good job. Once he actually has more accuracy here, he'll probably, he probably will outdamage a Gnarl here, but yeah, can't be sure of that just yet until we actually test it here with him fully kitted, as well as full masteries and fully booked. Yeah, nice apples to apples comparison would be nice here. Alright, so that's kind of been it for these videos here, for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Ninja, you know, the final verdict on Ninja, he is fantastic. And when you all are going to have him eventually, if you log in for 7 days during this, I think it's like a 3-4 month period. So definitely get him, kit him out 100%, send him, and then get him rocking and ready to go here. Alright, it has been good. Thanks so much. Please subscribe down below. We'll see you again next time. Let's chat then.